Started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the second base.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Segura has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second. The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andres Jimenez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League.
Leading up for the Phillies.
First offering on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Jimenez stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He went deep in the contest last night. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right. 2 gone.
Batting 4. The catcher.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Now he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Fouled away. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 48 home runs and 76 driven in. He's set. The 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled away. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pete Alonso becomes the first out of the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-1, the count to Clint Frazier. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Still 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Wind up and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting 7. No one fielder. Andrew.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Comes into this one with 3 hits in 11 at-bats in the series. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Lined into right, a base hit. Throw into second, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alec Bohm. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. On to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Stepping into the box, Jarrett Parker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's him.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Pitch on the way. This one's flared off to the right side. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
The second baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Parker has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to shallow center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Andres Jimenez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and he makes the catch in the corner. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Gregorius.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, 3. Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Adam Hazley as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Robinson Cano is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Cano has a .280 batting average. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Zach Eflin is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Alec Bohm. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Jarrett Parker.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Wilson Ramos stands in as he looks at a called strike. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Frankie Montes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled away. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. Parker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting. The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Harper, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. McNeil trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Parker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. So here's Jeff McNeil, and guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alec Bohm. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Parker is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, G. Segura.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Right to him. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Hoskins shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, Clint.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Hit high and deep to left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Robinson Cano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 28.
At the plate, Jarrett Parker. He went down on strikes last time up. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Janeshwi Fargas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Conforto is right there, and very quickly 1 gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. comes set, and the 0-1 to right field, and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead. Miguel Castro answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fargas is under this one. And that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Castro is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Kingery.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Oh, here's the pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. Phillies on top, 3-1. Blake Parker takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick.
And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So stepping in, Michael Conforto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Pete Alonso stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd. Ahmed Rosario will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Number 3.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at-bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
They don't come much better than this. Full extension out in center to pull this one in. Clint Frazier will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. A ball and a strike now. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Clint Frazier is retired to kick off the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gregorius takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Yoenis Cespedes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is in the air out to right field. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Jerry Familia comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime against Familia, just a 1-for-9. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 1-2. This is line to left. Frazier is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul. Called strike 0-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The batter number 1.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
There's Segura, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to the net.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andres Jimenez. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory, too. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Edwin Diaz gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. High in the air out to center field. Fargas is right there, one down. Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jay Bruce.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's another 0-2. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. A ball that's carrying, and he makes the catch in the corner. Into the box now, Alec Bohm, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0-for-5 so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Jerry's familiar.